Hello, hello, friends. Welcome back to Yogi Berg. I am Maris, and I'm so excited to be bringing you a 35-minute beginner power class today. This class is really going to center on the hips and opening up the hips. We're going to be raising the heart rate just a little bit and really helping you to get into your power flow. So if you're ready, go ahead, grab your mat, grab some water, and let's get going. Let's start seated at the center of our mat in an easy or crisscross posture. If you want to take that easy posture, we just bring one heel into the inner thigh, the other heel onto the shin of that first leg, and allow those knees to fall away. Begin by closing off the eyes and coming into your breath. Taking an inhale through the nose, pausing at the top, and then exhaling through the mouth, audibly. Just a little bit of a whistle in the back of the throat on that exhale. So we inhale through the nose, we hold, and then we exhale through the mouth with that audible whistle in the back of the throat. Continue to connect to your body with this breath as you set an intention for this practice. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's spiritual or mental or emotional, whatever it may be for you. Allow that intention to overwhelm your body with energy, the positive energy of that intention. Let your body sit in that energy for just a moment. And allow it to power you through this entire flow. Letting that intention be the reason that you are here, be the reason that you continue through the flow. If at any time you lose focus or connection during this flow, or it becomes too difficult for you, please return back to the seated position and just regain that breath. Inhaling through the nose, pausing, exhaling audibly through the mouth, reconnecting to your intention. Let's take a big breath together here to really begin our flow. Let's inhale those arms high to the sky. Palms meet in the center over your head, and we exhale them down to heart. Let's go ahead and release those fingertips in front of our body. Just walking them forward, leaving the sit bones grounded on the mat, but walking those hands as far forward as you can, while again, just making sure that those sit bones are grounded on the mat. Fold down over the legs, and let's walk those hands over to the right, stretching through the left side body. Inhaling into that side body, directly into any tension, and exhaling it away. Let's walk it over to the left side, stretching through that right side body. Inhaling into any tension, exhaling away, releasing it from the body. Let's come back to the center. Take one final breath here. Inhale. And on the exhale, begin to walk those hands back to the body, coming to sit straight. Let's bring those palms firmly down on the mat in front of you. And all we're going to do is just flip up and over into an all-fours position. Making sure that the knees are directly under the hips, the wrists are directly under the shoulders. We're going to take a cat-cow here. So on the inhale, we arch through the spine, dropping the stomach, looking up to the sky. Exhale, we round through that spine, tucking the chin into the chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Let's take one more here together. Inhale. Exhale. And on that next inhale, we just find a neutral spine. Let's tuck the toes under, take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to begin to straighten through those legs, bringing those heels down, those hips high, hinging back with the hips, bringing the stomach towards those hips and the chest low. Powering through those palms to rise high through the shoulders and rolling those shoulders away from the ears, coming into your first downward dog of the practice. Let's go ahead and bend one knee at a time, just walking out our dog. Just really opening up the hips, maybe kind of twisting to the sides, opening up that side body, whatever you need for yourself. Just take a moment. And when you're ready, we come into stillness here in our downward dog. On an inhale, let's raise that right leg high to sky, three-legged dog. On the exhale, let's step it forward to the outside of the right hand, coming into our lizard posture. When you're ready, let's inhale that right arm high to the sky, twisting, opening the body up to the right side. Breathing into the twist. Inhale. And on an exhale, bring that hand down to the mat. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and take that right hand to the inside of the right knee. Now, if this is uncomfortable for you, I want you just to drop that back knee to the mat. No judgment, just accepting exactly where you are in this moment. Wherever you are, go ahead and begin to press against that right knee, opening it up, being nice and gentle with that press, and allowing the sole of the foot to come off the mat onto the knife edge of that right foot, the outside edge. If you'd like to start to open the chest, looking up to the sky. Again, let there be no expectations, no judgments. Just allow yourself to be exactly where and exactly as you are. Again, you can drop that back knee to the mat at any time. Really breathing into these hips. Inhale. And on an exhale, go ahead and start to untwist from the chest. Go ahead and bring the sole of that foot down and plant that right hand down on the mat once more. I want you to leave the right foot exactly where it is, and I want you either to begin to take small steps in with the left, or to take one big step in with the left to the outside of the left hand, exactly where the right hand is, just on that other side. Now that we're here, I want you to really tuck in that pelvis and sink those hips, sink that booty down into that space that we've created between the legs. Now you can be up on your toes. If you want, you can take a block or a blanket or even roll your mat just a little bit to come under that heel and give you just a little bit of something to rely on and rest on. If not, we stay here. You can leave the hands on the mat, or you may bring the hands to prayer position at the chest. If you would like to go deeper into the posture, we take the elbows to the insides of the knees and we press those palms together in that prayer posture, allowing those knees to come even further away, opening up. Inhaling into any tension directly into that space and exhaling what no longer serves you away. Breathe into your Malasana, your yogic squat. Again, no judgment, no expectations. Just allow yourself to be exactly where you are. If you have any problems with your knees that do not allow you to come down this low into a yogic squat, you can stay right here where we were, just bringing that booty low, maybe moving from side to side. We're still going to open up those hips, or you may come all the way down to seated, bringing the soles of the feet together in a butterfly and allowing those knees to fall away from the body. Listening to your body, taking the modifications that are best for you. Let's go ahead and drop the hands to the mat. Let's place some weight in those hands. And when you're ready, all I want you to do is step that right foot back, all the way back into this lizard posture. Now adjust how you need to, maybe moving that left foot forward. Maybe you take a couple steps back with the right to get here. And maybe you drop that right knee all the way to the mat. Wherever you are, just allow yourself to be there. Let's inhale that left arm high to the sky, Opening the chest up to the left side, breathing into the twist. Really working to keep that inner thigh nice and tight. So we keep that knee into the body. We don't want to start to release it just yet. So we want to keep it nice and straight into the body. So really working through that inner thigh. Inhale. And on the exhale, let's drop that left hand to the mat. Now again, we can drop that knee to the mat at any time whenever you feel that you need it. Let's take that left hand to the inside of the left knee. Inhale. And on the exhale, begin to release away with that hand, with that knee. Just being gentle with that press, allowing the knee to come away from the body. Coming up off of the sole of the foot on that left side, coming onto the knife edge, the outside edge of that foot. Again, dropping to the knee if this feels right for you. Allowing the body to twist and open if that feels right for you. Friends, this may look different on this side than the first side, and that is okay. Just allow yourself to be as you are. Inhale, new air. Exhale, old tensions. Inhale. And on your exhale, begin to release, bringing that knee back into the body, bringing the left hand down to the mat. And if you're back on that right knee, go ahead and open up into that lizard one more time. We're going to come back into that Malasana or yogic squat. So again, with the right foot, we can either take small steps forward or we can take one big step forward to the outside of the right hand. We've created some space here. I want your toes to be out in a diagonal. And then we're just going to drop that booty into the space we've created between the legs. Again, if you're up on your toes, that's okay. Just work to bring those heels down, maybe a block, maybe a pillow, maybe a blanket, maybe you roll your mat. So it gives you a little bit of support. If not, you can stay exactly there. You can even take a little bit of a movement if that feels right for you, or find this stillness. If you've got that knee injury, again, you can go down into that butterfly if that suits you better. If you'd like to bring those hands into prayer position, the elbows come to the inside of the knees and we press the palms together to open up through those hips. Just breathing into the posture, breathing into any tension. Again, if stillness does not feel right for you, maybe you just take a sway from side to side. Do not force anything in your body here today. But as you hold this posture, I want you to come back to that intention. Come back to the reason that you're here on the mat in this flow. Come back to the thing that is powering you through the flow. That power, that sensation, what you're holding on to in that intention. Let's go ahead and drop the hands back down to the mat. Really putting some weight into the mat with those hands. And then we're just going to step back. Again, you can take small steps back. Step back with the right foot and then the left foot. Wonderful. Inhale. And then exhale. Pull those hips up. Maybe walking those feet out. Coming into the downward dog. Beautiful. Just breathe into the downward dog. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. On an inhale, let's rise high with that right leg. Coming into a three-legged dog. Inhale. And on the exhale, we bring the foot forward to in between, in the middle of those hands, coming into a runner's lunge here. We hold here for just a moment. Then I want you to engage the core, and on an inhale, we bring those hands off the mat. We bring them high next to the ears, really sinking low into that hip, pressing back through that left heel, holding here in our higher crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, one more breath here, inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot. Step it back to a high plank, hold. And exhale, push those hips back. Wonderful, on an inhale, let's bring that left leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands, coming into that runner's lunge. We hold for just a moment. Now, if you would like to stay here, if it suits you better, listen to your body. Here we go. With the inhale, we engage the core. Those arms come high next to the ears. Really press back through that back heel. Allow yourself to sink into the hips. Arms are high. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath here, inhale. And on the exhale, drop the hands down to frame the foot. Let's step that foot back into a high plank. Hold. Inhale. And on the exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Let's bring the big toes together. We bring the toes untucked so the top of our feet are on the mat. Big toes are together, heels are apart. We push those hips back and we come into our child's posture. Now the farther apart your knees are, the more strength that you're going to need to take into those hips, the more mobility that's going to come into those hips. So if you feel more open, you can open those knees even farther and sink down into that space you've created. However, if this is too much for you, just bring those knees all the way in together and fold over the body. Again, this is your flow. Listen to your body. No judgment, no expectations. When you're ready, go ahead and rise high onto those hands. Wonderful. Let's rise off of the heels with that booty coming into that all fours position. Tuck the toes under, inhale, and on the exhale, push up into that downward dog. Once we're here, we're going to inhale that right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, stepping in between the hands, coming into that runner's lunge. Again, if you're comfortable here, stay here. If not, we pull up into that crescent lunge. Inhale, the arms high. Wonderful. Hold here. And when you're ready, let's bring those hands down and interlace them behind the back. So we interlace the fingers and we pull down with those fingers. Holding here, really opening up the chest to the sky, looking up to the sky if that suits you. Breathing, again, just really extending back through those arms. Fingers are interlaced. Inhale, and on an exhale, begin to drop the chest down to the inside of that right leg, allowing the arms to come up and over, taking our humble warrior. We hold for one breath. Inhale. Exhale. Leading with the hands, we come back up to that arch in the spine, really pressing back through the fingers. Inhale. Exhale, release the fingers. Inhale the hands back up high to the sky. And on the exhale, drop them to frame the foot. Step back to that high plank, hold. And push those hips back. Wonderful. Let's take it right to the other side. Inhale that left leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Bring it forward, stepping in between the hands. Again, if this suits you, stay here. If not, inhale those hands high to the sky. Coming into the crescent lunge. Take a couple breaths here. And then let's drop those hands back behind the back. Interlace the fingers just like so. We press back through those arms, really opening up through the chest. Looking up if that suits you. Pressing back through those arms. Inhale. And on the exhale, begin to drop the chest to the inside of the left knee. Coming as low as you can. Bringing those arms up and over. Breathing into the wiggles, into the wobbles. Just breathe. We take one breath here. Inhale. Exhale, start to rise high through the chest. Coming back to that arch. Really pressing back through the arms. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Take another inhale, bring those arms high next to the ears. And on the exhale, we bring them down to frame the foot. We step that foot back to a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, big toes together, press those hips back. Coming into your child's posture. Again, as your hips open more, you can begin to let those knees come farther and farther out. sinking into your child's posture. Breathe into those legs, breathe into any tension, inhaling new air directly into that space and exhaling those old tensions away. Let go of what no longer serves you and come back to your intention for the practice, your fuel for the practice. Let it guide you through the rest of this practice as we inhale into all fours position. Let's tuck those toes under. Inhale, exhale, press back, downward dog. On your next inhale, rise high through the right foot, three-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Again, you can stay in this runner's lunge or on an inhale. Arms come high next to the ears. Wonderful. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and bring those hands back behind the back and release the fingers. Press back through the fingers, back through the arms, opening through the chest. Inhale. On your exhale, drop the chest to the inside of the right foot. Arms release up over the head. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. On the exhale, bring it back. We're going to take one more round of that. Inhale. Exhale, drop the chest. Take a full breath cycle. Inhale. Exhale, rise high with the chest. Inhale. On your exhale, release the fingers. Allow those arms to come up next to the ears. Hold for me. Inhale. On the exhale, drop the hands to frame the foot. Now, friends, we keep that foot exactly where it is. And what I want you to do is begin to release that left leg, and we come high. So I want you to power off of the left leg. All your weight comes into your right foot. Now, if you're just staying here, wonderful. If not, continue to press that foot up. The chest comes down towards the leg. If you want to grasp the right heel with the right hand to come even lower, please do so. Adjust how you need to come into the standing split. Again, releasing the chest over to that right leg, allowing the left leg to come as high as you can, pointing those toes high. Again, allow yourself to be wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, begin to bend through that right knee. Begin to release the left leg down to the mat. Wonderful. Bring those hands back to frame the foot. Inhale. Exhale, release that right foot back. Inhale. And on an exhale, push the hips up and back to that downward dog. Wonderful, friends. We've got one more side. Here we go. Inhale that left leg. High to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale. Let's bring it forward. Framing it with the hands. If you want to stay here, stay here. If not, inhale those hands. High to the sky, crescent lunge. Just breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and release the hands behind the back and release the fingers. Press back through the hands. Chest goes high. Inhale. On the exhale, release the chest down to the inside of the left knee. Allow those arms, those hands to come up over the head. Breathe into your humble warrior. Inhale. On the exhale, press it up. Leading with those hands. Coming back to that open chest position. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take that humble warrior one more time. Inhale. On the exhale, release it forward. Wonderful. Coming to the inside of that left knee. Those arms come up over the head. Inhale. Exhale. Rise high. Take one more breath here. Inhale. And on the exhale, release the hands. Allow the arms to come up next to the ears. Take another breath here. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring the hands down to frame the foot. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to take this standing split, we go into it again. So I want you to plant the hands down on the mat. Maybe you have the fingertips on the mat, wherever you're comfortable. Let's bring all the way into that left foot. And let's bring that right right foot up. Again, you can stay here. Just allowing all that weight to be in the left foot, that right foot just off the mat. Maybe you're even here, wherever you would like to be. If you want to continue to pull up, really press those right toes high to the sky. Really bringing the chest low onto the left leg. Now if you'd like to come even deeper, we take the left hand to the left heel and we press the chest into the heel, sending that right foot up. Standing split. Wherever you are, just breathe. Accept where your body is. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to bend through the left knee. Drop the right foot to the mat. Hands come back to frame the foot. And we step the left foot back to meet the right in a high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees. Big toes come together. Heels press back. Hips press back onto the heels. We come into a child's posture. Now, after those power movements, that power hold, if you're feeling a little tight, you don't want to find that stillness, just rock up and back, coming to that plank on the knees and coming back to that child's posture. So whatever suits you, the movement or the stillness, listen to your body. Allow the shoulders to roll away from the ears. Allow any tension to just release from your body with every exhale. Reconnect with your breath. Reconnect with your intention, and when you're ready, let's rise into that all fours position. Wonderful. Tuck those toes under. Inhale. And on the exhale, release back into that downward dog. Let's inhale that right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, we step it forward to the outside of the right hand. When you're ready, we come into that same twist that we began with, inhaling the right arm high to the sky. Again, if you want to drop that back knee, please do. Breathing into the twist. Inhale, and on the exhale, release the right hand down to the mat. We're going to come right into that Malasana, that yogic squat, to allow those right toes to go out, and either take those small steps forward with the left foot or one big step to the outside of the left hand. Again, stay here if this is as low as you can drop, but really press back with the hips here. If you want to drop in, we're going to tuck the pelvis in, and we're going to drop. Again, it is okay to be up on the heels. Maybe you need something under, that's okay. Just press something under those heels. If you need to take some movement, take some movement. If you need to find that butterfly posture, go ahead and take what you need for your body. Let's bring the hands to the heart. If that's within your practice, we'll bring the elbows to the insides of the knees and we press the palms together for Malasana. Just breathing into this posture. We're going to slow that heart rate down. Slow the breath down. One more breath here, inhale. And on the exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Put all that weight in the hands, not all the weight, but a lot of weight into the hands. And then we're just going to come up with that booty and step the right foot back. Again, you can take multiple small steps or one big step. Adjust the left leg how you need to so that the left foot comes right next to the left hand. Again, you can drop that right knee to the mat if it suits you. If not, we stay high and we take that twist on the other side. Inhale, the left arm high to the sky. Opening the chest. Really breathing into this twist. Strengthening through those legs. Just breathe. One final breath, inhale. And on the exhale, drop that left hand down to the mat. We're coming back for one final Malasana. So again, you can take one big step forward or you can take multiple small steps to the outside of the right hand. Toes go out away from the body. We press the booty back, and then we tuck the pelvis in to come right into that space that we've created with the legs. Again, hands can stay on the mat. Maybe you need a block, or maybe you come down into that butterfly position. Please do what feels right for your body. Your body will tell you exactly what it needs. Now, as you can see, we can take a sway here. Maybe your body needs that movement, or maybe your body needs stillness. With the hands in prayer, the elbows to the inside of the knees, palms pressing against each other. Maybe you want to take a twist here in this final malasana, so you can drop your left hand down, extending it. And then we bring the right arm up, coming into a nice little twist here. Opening the chest to the right side. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Let's switch sides. Right hand comes down to the mat. We extend it out. Left hand goes high. Just a nice twist here. Again, I'm only taking this if it feels right for your body. One final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hand down. Last breath in Malasana. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down. Let's bring that booty up. Extend through the legs. Taking your time to get here. Wonderful. I want you to come up onto your heels and bring those toes around so that they align with the outsides of your mat. They align forward. Inhale, halfway rise, straight spine. Exhale, fold it down. And we step it back with the left or the right foot, and step it back with the other into a high plank. We drop to the knees. Let's untuck those toes. And then we simply come back. You can walk it back, or you can kind of power it back. Coming to sit on those heels. All we're going to do is come around to whichever side is most comfortable for you. Extending those legs in front, coming to a seated position. Inhale. Extending through the spine, bringing those arms high. Exhale into the fold, allowing your hands to fall wherever they may. Really just pressing into this fold. I want you to think about bringing the forehead towards the toes rather than rounding to come down. I want you to think about going long into the fold. Inhale. And on your exhale, rise out of the fold. Let's bring those hands down to the mat. We bend at the knees. And however gracefully or ungracefully we get there, we come to lay down. I want you to bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, maybe rocking side to side. Let's go ahead and grasp onto the outsides of the foot with each hand. So the right hand goes to the outside of the right foot, the left hand to the outside of the left foot. I want you to bring the feet high so that the soles of the feet are pressing towards the ceiling. Let's bring the knees wide so they're on each side of the chest. Inhale, and on the exhale, we press those knees into the mat, coming into your happy baby. Now you can find stillness here, or you can take a rock from side to side. Whatever you need for your body. If you're rocking side to side, let's find that stillness. Inhale, and on the exhale, let's bring the knees back into the chest. Let's bend the heels back down to the booty and give ourselves one final big hug. Inhale, and on the exhale, let go and release the legs down. Coming to our final asana of the practice, or Shavasana. Allow the hands to come down to the sides of the body with the palms facing high, or you can bring them to your stomach, to your heart. Wherever you are, close off the eyes. Allow the feet to fall away from the body. Allow your face to let go. Allow your chest and your arms to release. Let go of any tightness in the core. Let go through the hips and all the way down to the thighs, through the calves, through the toes. Inhale, and on your exhale, melt into the mat. I want you to focus on nothing but your inhale and your exhale, the rise and the fall of your breath. In this moment, nothing else matters. If you would like to stay here longer, please do. If not, you may come out with me. We're going to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, rotate through the wrists, through the ankles. Maybe nodding your head no from side to side. Maybe nodding yes up and down. And when you're ready, let's bring those arms up over the head. Extend through the fingers, extend through the toes, taking your full body stretch. Go ahead and bring the knees into your body, planting them on the mat. Coming over to whichever side is comfortable for you, and then bringing yourself up to a seated position. Let's come back to that easy posture, or that crisscross posture. Take a couple breaths here. Align yourself with your intention. Coming back to the reason that you came to the mat today, the reason that you flowed through this flow today, that you continued even through the difficult parts. Allow gratitude to overwhelm your body. Thank yourself for coming onto your mat today. Thank yourself for taking this time to give back to yourself, and thank yourself for setting the intention that you've set for yourself. I want you to allow this intention to fuel you through the rest of your day, through the rest of your week, and into the month. Let's take one final breath here together. Let's inhale. Those arms high to the sky. Palms meet in the center, and we exhale them down to heart. I send you light, I send you love, and I send you all of my gratitude. Namaste.